Welcome back, Lelanders, to a new episode of Clone Evolution. Hey, Mohammed, long time no see, man. How's it going? Now, today we've got some exciting news, development in the game. I saved up a bunch of heroes while we were gone, while I was at work shoveling, and we got enough to make the new Sunstar healer today that's red. So hopefully I didn't calculate wrong and fuck it up so that we can't make it, but I'm pretty sure we can today. Not to promise anything. So today we'll talk a little bit more about video game news. What was it? I was a guest on another video game related show. Yeah, we'll give an update on how that went. And what else is there? Yeah, we'll give an update on Ukraine because half of my family is from Ukraine, so we'll give a little bit of my intake on what the whole situation's about. Hey, Fatty Kuka, how's it going? Welcome back. Yeah, I appreciate it. No, that's how I started to wonder. Not to brag or anything, but dear God, I'm actually starting to get to level 300. I'm pretty sure once you reach the level 350 mark is when you get to the Hunger Games. So we're not really that far away. Unless our team sucks balls, and not in a good way, then we won't actually compete in the Hunger Games. It's really whoever has the best team, I think, gets in. No, if anyone's wondering the big upgrades we got coming, let's show. Because really we haven't done any upgrades in a long time, so we're really overdue for some. First upgrade is we have the ability to make her this episode, because we already created her, created him, and we got both of these. So we actually have enough heroes to make her. The second hero we're going to make is her. We've already created her, We have all the heroes to create him, except for a few dummy Sunstars. So we just got to make a couple dummy Sunstars. Oh, and I got to make one more extra gold. So, but we have the ingredients for that. Well, almost the ingredients. So yeah, so we're getting damn close to 2 extra reds. And not only is that 2 extra reds good, but check out what it'll do. Oh yeah, and we got to answer some viewer questions today too. So, oh yeah, here it is. Achievements. That'll push us up to 25 reds. So that means we'll only be 5 away from the huge goal of 30 extra red scrolls. So 30 scrolls, it sounds pretty good to me. But being at 25, that's still 5 away after we make these next 2. But the good news is when this event comes back around, let's check it out, the chart Suki left us. Alright, we got some more armor. So right now we're doing the tavern tasks, so soon we'll be burning scrolls. And once we burn some scrolls, bam, we'll be getting damn close to the heroes we need. I'm starting to get freaked out too. Can you imagine they give us, just by happen chance, if we were doing the Darwin thing and we check, we're only 1 hero away from making this dragon. So if we get just 1 dragon frag, which is at this one, if we get 1 of her, well, I guess and Anderson, but if we get these 2, boom, then we can make the dragon. And Anderson's not that hard to get. We'll get him eventually. Speaking of getting heroes, let's do some casino spins. I gotta pour a drink. My stomach is kind of sore, so I'm not sure how much I'll be able to drink. We'll give it the old college try. Now, yesterday... Oh, fuck, we almost had Darius. See how close that was? Now, yesterday, I was going to do a stream, but I accidentally got spiked with magic mushrooms again, and I was pretty hammered the whole night. Yeah, at one point, I think it was around midnight, I thought the mushrooms were almost finished wearing off. And I'm like, all right, I'll be able to relax and just enjoy the rest of the night and not be too wasted. Then all of a sudden they kicked in even more, where it got to the point where all I could do is lay on the couch and like glance at the TV and everything was just like hallucinations. I couldn't see anything properly. All the colors on the TV were like blurry and moving around. I was like, holy shit, is my TV coming in wrong? And I'm like, no, it's just the mushrooms. So yeah, that was quite a wild adventure. I was going to think about trying to stream, but I really couldn't even see properly. So I was like, fuck man, if I can't see, I'm probably going to click on the wrong shit and fuck something over hardcore. Because damn, I always click the wrong stuff even when I can see. But man, for anyone who hasn't done mushrooms before, obviously you can't do them if they're illegal where you live or whatever, but man, just the self-reflection of it and the ability to break free of addiction. I don't know, I've heard about people talking about that on like medical shows, like even CNN, like people that are stuck in like really bad depression. Once they do some mushrooms, it has some weird effect where it just breaks people free of like bad depression. Not to offer medical advice, but... And I think I know what it is. It's like mushrooms, it almost resets your whole body. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. You know when you're like working on software and like a video processor or something, or image processing, and you start fucking with all the different levels, like you turn up the brightness, you turn up the contrast, you do all these alterations. Well, that's basically what happens to your body as you're like living your life. It's like you go through all these weird alterations that you do to it. And then once you do the mushrooms, it's like it's the reset button. You know, you have that reset button on the photo editors. You can just put everything back to default. That's what it feels like when you do mushrooms. And it's not even just like emotional default reset. It's almost like you feel everything that's wrong with your body. It's like I can feel my cholesterol levels are way too high. And I'm thinking it's because I put too much weight on. I don't know why, but it's like for some reason it almost feels like you can just feel it. It's weird. Now I've been kind of down in the dumps a lot lately too about my uncle being stuck in a hospice center now and can't even visit him yet because of the lockdown rules, but at least the mushrooms are helping quite a bit. Every time I get too down the dumps, it just resets everything. Oh yeah, I was trying to watch boxing while I was all wasted on the mushrooms. And it was this event in Las Vegas, and they had all these trippy lights everywhere. I was like, oh my God. I could barely even see what was happening. Like I could gather they were fighting. I couldn't tell who was winning. Yeah, it was quite the adventure. Now, I don't recommend doing mushrooms for the weak-hearted because, man, it's pretty intense if you can't take it. I can see why some people get anxiety attacks from it. You have to be able to face pretty dire situations without panicking. Nah, I was considering making Bifel, but the problem I ran into is I don't need Bifel anymore. I found we just accepted a new person for a friend. Now what happened was my friends list just had too many people that hadn't played in months. So I canceled a few of them. Sorry anyone who that happened to. If they want to add me back, just let me know. That's I figure happens in Clone Evolution, right? A lot of players come and go, so you can't get too upset when people leave because they got other new games to play, and it's just how life works, right? Nothing in life is permanent. Sadly, everyone comes and goes. No, I shouldn't say sadly. I think that's what makes life even more exciting, right? If everyone was here forever, you get bored of it. Just the fact that every moment you have with every person you know is so very limited. It makes it seem that much more precious, right? It's always find it so funny when people said they're killing time. I'm like, killing time, man. Time's the only thing we got. Alright, let's see what kind of players we got. Atlas Black, Shaken, Unimaginable, Kirakoma, Demir, Joey, Evenflow, Novato, Ovender, Stephanie, Chinese Letters, User 420, Gizmo, Union Fat, Noob Master, Thala, Wrecking Ball, Nash, Neo, Mickey Mouse, Straw HD, One Punch Man, Subaru, Adam BA1, James Bond, Regal, Slife, Psychosis, Ginder, or G Ginder, Zion, Takahan, and See You Later, like George likes to say. Or like I like to say, call later. He's going to call these people. I don't know, Collators versus Takahan right off the bat. Isn't that funny? Because that's usually the final. So we get to see the final take place right off the bat. Last time I lost betting on the final, so it'd be kind of nice not to have to bet on this matchup and lose again. We could bet against Regal. He usually loses every time. No, I'm just kidding. No, he was the one who told us that, so I'm not really making fun of him. He's like, don't bet on me. I lose every time. All right, so who's the hell is everyone betting here? Is there anyone that's a safe bet? Gizmo versus Nunion Vet? That sounds like... Remember Gizmo used to be so good? Nash. Who should we bet on? Anyone see a really lopsided match? I don't want to bet on this one because it's 50-50. Looking for some battle that's like 100 level difference or something, right? Mickey Mouse versus Neo. I think Mickey Mouse could win that one, right? Holy fuck, Neo's got a good team. Holy fuck, Mickey Mouse has a good team. Yeah, that Neo looks low. Alright, let's try Mickey Mouse versus Noah. Or Mickey Mouse versus Neo. Noah. And if we lose, we can all blame Muhammad. I'm just kidding. Alright, so we got one bet there. Now, I remember one time I was playing poker at someone's house. Or I wasn't playing poker, but these friends of mine and family were playing poker. And one of them was like a hot babe that I had never met before. She had just came over. So she kept asking me to give her all the advice to play poker. I'm like, I can't just give you the advice every time. It's like if you're playing poker and you lose and I give you the advice, you're just going to blame me for losing. It's up to you, old lady. Or maybe I should have took charge and just tried to win for her, but still. Usually if someone's gambling, I want them to take all the risk and not have someone else take the blame. Alright, so what did we got? Oh yeah, for the viewer questions. Well, we'll put it up on the screen while this match is finishing up. Alright, so we had Pepperoni Slush. She, they, not sure, maybe he, just joined the Discord. And they wanted to know... how does the clone supply work? They got their brother to the VIP too, but it only gave him the first reward. That's VIP 1. So it's been a long time since I collected VIP rewards, like I think over a year. But let's go check and see if we can figure out and answer the viewer's question. So if anyone's got an idea of what they're talking about, I think what they mean... Maybe they could post a picture of it if we can't solve it for them. Hey, bloopers. How's it going? Alright, so I think when you buy the VIP thing, it was somewhere like, where was it? VIP, there it is. So you click here, and then if you go up to these things, there's arrows here. So you can go VIP 2, 3, 4, all that stuff. So if you bought VIP 1, you collect it, and then you click over on this right arrow, right here. Yeah, do I got an arrow on the screen? Yeah, I do. So click this thing, and then it should allow you to collect the next one. If anyone else has an idea of what they might be talking about, I think that's what it is. Oh, Mohammed wants the link for the Discord. Yeah, let's get it for him right now, before I forget. God, I forget everything all the time. Alright, let's see here. Lelanders invite. Where's the fucking invite button? Oh, there it is. Invite people. There we go. Where are we going? Westward, ho. There we go. Alright, the Discord link is there. Now, if anyone's wondering, like I get this question almost once a month, is how come I don't just post the Discord link in the top of your info button in the show below? It's because the Discord link expires after, I think, 72 hours. Or no, it says 7 days. So I would have to keep updating it every 7 days, which I guess I could, but normally I just post it in the chat every once in a while when anyone needs it. All right, we got 750 purple jewels. Yeah, so the video game show I was a guest on was, what is it, the Darius Truxton show. And if anyone hasn't seen it, he is kind of a troll channel where he makes fun of a lot of people's channels. And he takes it a bit too far sometimes, if anyone's wondering. It is kind of a mean show, but I don't know, I just find it hilarious. So it's kind of like when you watch a roast. Has if anyone's seen a roast, like a comedy roast, where people make fun of someone they like? Well, I find Darius makes fun of a lot of the channels I like, so it's actually like kind of watching a roast. I was even on his show and I was telling him that. I'm like, yeah, you make fun of Tommy a lot, but I actually like him, but I still like your show. If anyone doesn't know, Tommy was the former CEO of a video game company called Intellivision. He also does video games live. He was also a famous television star in Canada back in the 90s. But yeah, that's a long time ago, and a lot of people have no idea who he is. So right now, he's trying to release he did try to release a video game console, and he failed miserably. But who knows? Some people are saying he hasn't failed completely yet. He still has a chance. I'm hoping, because I actually like him, right? So I don't want him to fail. Even though it is kind of funny to listen to shows that talk about him failing. I always thought he would prove them wrong in the end, which was kind of sad in a way. Now it's not as funny, but who knows? Maybe the Miko will still launch and he'll prove all Darius and all the haters wrong, and Tommy will get the last laugh. Let's hope. Yeah, so thanks again, Pepperoni Slush, for joining the Discord. Hopefully we answered the question enough there. I should check in the show mark time. What time was that? I think roughly the 15-minute mark. Now I'm trying to think if there's some other reason that they didn't get the VIP thing. So I'm trying to remember, like, you pay for the VIP thing, you unlock it at the top there. I don't know if there's anywhere else. Oh fuck, man, I ate some pizza for supper tonight. Delicious, but man, I'm so allergic to pizza. Feels like I'm gonna explode. Drinking some beer at the same time is not helping. Oh well, cheers. Alright, Emperor Rehu just waved hi. How's it going, Emperor? Oh, that's probably Muhammad. How's it going? Alright, let's try to wave back. Finally, I got some frequently used icons there, so I don't have to take forever to respond. Yeah, so on Darius' show, I haven't been a guest on a show in like, I don't know, a year or two. I used to be a guest on show all the time, so I was really nervous to go on his show. But the nervousness wore off after like maybe a minute. If anyone's ever done podcasting or tried to do speeches and stuff, and you're getting too much anxiety because you're like, oh shit, it makes you so nervous, just try to remember that you're really only nervous for like the first minute, maybe tops, even less sometimes. So once you start talking, eventually it just wears off and you start talking normal. So you just got to try to remember, tough through the hard times and get through it. Oh yeah, speaking of hard times, you know how there's that big Ukraine conflict going on? Everyone's freaking out about it. Half my family's from Ukraine, so I've heard stories about Ukraine all the time, pretty much my whole life. About the different wars and different leaders and different political problems. And I think the Russia-Ukraine conflict has basically gone on forever. I don't think there was any time that it hadn't gone on. I think what it was is Russia and Ukraine actually were the same country a long, long time ago, and then they fragmented and fighting back and forth ever since. Oh, Bloopers wants to know what's the best team you can make for starter reds. Alright, we'll get back to Ukraine in a minute. We'll go to the reds. Alright, so when it comes to checking heroes, I always like to go to the Darwin lab. I used to go to that other list, but this one I tend to like better now. Same list, just different format. Alright, so when it comes to the best reds when you're starting out, someone was showing it to me, it could be wrong, but it's usually the top left hero on each chart is the easiest to make. So if you want to look at like the beginner level team, you would start with Trump, or Frankenstein, Monkey King, bearded guy. Who is this guy again? Van Helsing. This guy's surprisingly strong. If I was ever to go back and make a new red team from scratch, I would focus on getting this guy right away. I was shocked how good he is. A lot of people are like, oh, he's not that good. I'm like, holy fuck, man. He's like one of my strongest heroes. It's like, sometimes he doesn't work, but when he does, he works amazing. So yeah, if I was to go back in time, I would try to focus on that guy. The funny thing with this guy is not only is he a tank, where he can survive insane amounts of damage, but he can also like poison people with an attack that makes them weaker. So when they're trying to hit everyone else, they can't even heal themselves and stuff. So that's really good. Oh, and his attack is really strong. So he can just lay other players to waste. And he hits like almost the whole team. So yeah, he's a really good player. I was surprised. Like, he's very underrated, especially for how many heroes. Like, you can get these ones pretty common. The only one that's really hard to get is this blonde guy. But if you can get him, yeah, I'd focus on using him for him. Other people might have different opinions. I know George, what he was telling me is you want to focus on getting Genie first because he offers so much better defense for your whole team. And Alice is basically the best hero in the game. So if you can focus on getting her. The dragons obviously are good, but they're more of like later in the game. Byfell obviously is good, but he's more later in the game. And which is funny. I needed Byfell so bad at the beginning. Couldn't get him. Couldn't get him later in the game. And then by the time I finally got the ingredients to get him, I don't need him anymore. So that was kind of fucked up, the whole Byfell situation. Tried so hard to get him and now I don't even need him. Now I'm going to use my Byfell ingredients and just use them to make someone else. Like, he takes some good ingredients, so I'm like, fuck it, man, let's use it for someone else that's good. Now the other good heroes, Wind of Fury, she's surprisingly easy to make and very good as well. Some people don't like her as a healer, but I find once you give her like, I don't know, 7 stars or whatever it is, then she becomes a very good healer. So early on she sucks, but once you give her more stars, bam, she's all of a sudden good. My favorite is Suzo. A lot of people make fun of Suzo because he wastes some of the best ingredients in the game. But as an early level red team, you can't beat his attack. And he can reanimate, so when he gets killed, he just comes back to life for a whole nother level. Or for like a whole nother life. So yeah, that's a good one. Try to stay away from Hermes. I made him, and then after I realized it was a horrible mistake. Although actually he did help me beat one dungeon level, but other than that, he's been a horrible mistake. Oh yeah, and he's also linked to like half the people's DNA. So if you need a DNA hero, he's actually good for that. I don't know, some people love this guy, but I've never really developed a love for him. I can usually kill him so easy that I've never had any desire to add him to my team. Next person we're going for is Skady. We're just one hero away from making her, so we can finish making her. I want to make the shark guy, but I'm taking forever. Oh, Crispy Pepperoni's here. That's good. Is it a he, she, or they? So I can try to get it organized. Right, I meant the clone supply under the limited event tab, but I figured it out today that you have to spend money each day to be able to get the next reward. Oh, you have to spend money each day to get the next reward. Well, you know what I did is I went to daily tasks and I purchased the lifetime card once. That was one thing that I just had to buy once. I think it was expensive though, like almost $100 Canadian. But when I got it, it's basically gave me extra stuff every day for like a whole year, or basically for a lifetime. And it boosted me from VIP 0 all the way up to VIP level 4. So obviously you wanted to get your brother up to level 6, so you wanted it a bit higher, but if you wanted to get him up to level 4 and spend $100, yeah, that's what I did. I figured $100 was expensive, but dear God, everyone's been helping me out with super chats and stuff, and yeah, and the ad revenue from YouTube is almost paying for my internet fees. So I figured, hey, I could splurge a bit and try to give the viewers at least a VIP 4 to watch. Who knows, maybe one day I'll get enough money to upgrade the VIP a little bit higher. VIP 6 would be nice. Oh, so Crispy Pepperoni is a he. Now, I used to assume that viewers were all guys, but surprisingly, a lot of women were watching the show at one point until I started putting on all the extra weight. But no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm going to try to get skinnier again, ladies. Don't worry. No, when I was doing the mushrooms last night, holy fuck, did I ever not eat. I just totally lost my appetite. I don't know what it is. When you're wrecked on hallucinogens, for some reason, you just don't really get hungry. Sometimes maybe people do, but I don't. If anything, I get the opposite, where I just rejected of even thinking of food. So I managed to fast for like, I don't know, 20 hours. It was pretty good. I know I can't do mushrooms every time I want to lose weight, but who knows? Maybe I can microdose if anyone wants to spike me by accident. Now, if anyone doesn't know what microdosing is, sometimes people, what they'll do, instead of taking enough mushrooms to actually catch a buzz, they'll actually just take a tiny amount, so their body reacts slightly different, but not enough to actually get a buzz. And then people notice that a lot of the beneficial effects can be achieved just from microdosing. So you actually don't actually have to take ridiculously large amounts. I don't know, is that a good lineup? I think it's a pretty good one, eh? What I could do is maybe swap out him, put in someone else for attack, but I don't know. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, that's the thing when you start a new player off, if they can start with a high VIP level, that's pretty cool, but the only thing I'd be worried, same thing happens to me with Entropia. Sometimes I'll get like a friend or family member into Entropia and I'll give them all this stuff, like pay for stuff in the game, and then all of a sudden they quit the game after like a week. So I'll be like, oh fuck, I paid for all that shit, and then they just quit anyways. But it's a risk you take, right? Alright, so yeah, what was I saying about Ukraine? Oh yeah, that was the weirdest thing. Today, one of my favorite YouTubers uploaded a video. He's a travel vlogger. He's also bald. I think he goes by Bald and Bankrupt, if anyone has seen him. Anyways, he likes to travel in Russia, Ukraine, where all the hot babes are. and he actually learned the local language so he can pick up women even better, or just so he can communicate with people in general. I'm sure. But anyways, so yeah, he's in Russia and Ukraine, and he went there to see how bad the war was before it started. So he was there like the day before the attack, and he was filming all the people, showing how there was like no commotion. He was interviewing people on the street, and most people thought that there was going to be no war, that they were confident that their actor that they hired as a leader was actually competently running the country, and they didn't realize that he was completely incompetent and doing everything wrong. So yeah, all the people were totally unprepared. Oh, and they were saying too that they thought that the new leader had spent a whole bunch of money and upgraded the army a shitload so that they could actually fight Russia. But I don't know how true that was, because from what I've seen, the fighting was pretty one-sided. Which is for the better anyways. You don't want to even fight, because that's when everyone dies. At least if it's one-sided, hopefully everyone just surrenders. Now anyways, they were talking about how, the capital was getting invaded or completely destroyed. I think that was one of the things that were airing on the Canadian news. I could be wrong. Maybe it was just like a hearsay, but they were saying that Ukraine was completely destroyed and like that Russia had leveled the whole place with bombs and stuff. I was like, oh my god, that's like millions of people dead, right? So then I watched the news today, and the mayor of Kiev, who was a Klitschko, he was saying not only was Ukraine not completely destroyed, but that the capital Kiev, that he's the mayor, didn't have any troops invade at all. He said that they were completely fine still. So I was like, well, what the hell's going on, right? Like, it's a pretty big disparity, what we're seeing in the media. Canadian media is like saying that the entire country is destroyed. And then you get reports back and there's no troops at all. So it's like, the hell is really going on? If I had to gather what was going on, Russia actually peacefully liberated, or relatively peacefully, like I think 500 casualties or something. And they took, two of the border states. And when you look at those border regions that they took, they were like hardcore slums. So I was like, I don't know, like, unless there's one that was bigger and I didn't see it, but from what Bald and Bankrupt was showing, the border regions between Russia and Ukraine, pretty much shanty towns. So I don't know if that'd be like too big of an invasion, right? Like, how many tanks do you need to take over a shanty town? But who knows, maybe everything's getting confused there. Hopefully everyone's going to be alright in the long run. The only way I look at war on the positive side is, at least with war, you learn lessons most of the time, even get advanced technology. And yeah, hopefully you get stronger in the long run, as much as it sucks people dying. Oh, Bloopers watches Bald and Bankrupt too. I'm glad other of my viewers watch that. Because, that's the format I'm going to try to go for in the springtime. I even got a Bald and Bankrupt shirt, but I got to lose a little bit more weight to fit into it. So, yeah, hopefully in the springtime we'll do our own Bald and Bankrupting. Now, I'm going to try to copy his format, not identically, but try to imitate some stuff that I can. Maybe add a few elements to my own, so it won't be a total rip-off. I think one thing that Bald and Bankrupt's channel has a huge edge over a lot of other channels is he can translate other languages, and it makes it so fascinating because he'll go somewhere that no one speaks English and he can communicate with them. So I was thinking one way that I could imitate that, even though I can't speak any other languages other than maybe 2 or 3 words out of every language, but what I could do is buy the Google earbuds, the ones that translate languages. So when I go on a trip to another country, like say I go to Mexico, I can just type in Spanish into my phone, put the earbud in, and now anytime someone speaks Spanish, the Google earbud will translate it for me in real time. So I'll actually be able to understand everyone who's speaking in foreign countries. So I think that'll give me a big edge for YouTubing, if it works. Because I won't just be like that dumb, well, I shouldn't say dumb. A lot of the times when people can't understand, it's kind of interesting too, but I would like to be able to understand to make it less awkward. And then obviously you have to talk back to the people, and that's a challenge. You can either tell your phone and your phone will tell the person for you, or you can just give them the other earbud, because they come with 2 earbuds. And if you give them the other one and type on your phone that you have 2 people, then all of a sudden they can understand you as well. So that way you don't actually even have to translate. You can just speak in English and they'll hear it in their language, like Spanish. So I think that's the future of the Lelanders YouTube channel. Might be pretty good, I hope. To be honest, I've had mixed results vlogging. Some of my vlogs have been a hit and others have sucked really bad, so we'll see how it goes. Well, hopefully we get a bit of both again. I don't care if all of them suck really bad as long as I get one good one. That's my goal this summer. At least one good travel vlog. Let's hope. Now we're going to go up north. We're going to go to Mexico. Depending what human rights I get, I might not be able to go out of the country yet. One of these days we're going to do a trip to New York as well, so that should be pretty well. I don't know if anyone heard about the energy costs, but because of the war with Russia, apparently gas prices, like at the pumps, are going to go up by 10. So if you used to pay $1 to fill up per liter or gallon or whatever it is, now it'll be 10. So basically if it costs, say, $40 to fill your tank before, now it'll cost $400 to fill your tank. So the government's a bit concerned that it could hamper the economy, and it's really fucked worse because Biden closed down all the energy pipeline projects. So now we're dependent on Russia even more than we were under Trump, because Trump fixed all of our energy dependent issues. So all of a sudden we became a superpower, or at least the US did. So once Biden came in, he completely crippled the country just in time for the war with Russia. Which almost makes you wonder, did it really happen by accident? Like, I try not to blame Biden for everything, but it almost feels like the people telling Biden what to do, they had this war with Russia planned a long time ago. So who knows? Hopefully it's not that sinister and it's all happening by accident. Yeah, because to be honest, Biden, I kind of cheer for him away because I cheer for people with dementia. I know a lot of people have had dementia or have it, and it's terrible. So anytime I can see someone do good with dementia, I'm always happy for them. Alright, so Emperor says he wants to ask for next raid. Can you make Tengu or Scorpion King? Which one would be better? You know what? I thought Tengu was going to be great. I made him. I boosted him all the way up to 2 red stars. And I hated him. But then I took Tengu's DNA and I boosted it up so that he had really good dodge. And all of a sudden he became like Sword God. Where it's like the other teams, sometimes they'll go a whole battle and they can't even hit him once. So it's like once you get his dodge really good, fuck man, Tengu is one of the best dodgers around. So if I had to go back in time, I probably wouldn't make Tengu just because of all the months I had where he sucked. But bam, once I upgraded his dodge, maybe it is worthwhile making Tengu. Oh yeah, who are you comparing him to? Scorpion King. I've never actually made Scorpion King yet, but from what I gather, he's pretty good. If I had to rate him, I think he's better than Tengu at low levels, but once you get higher levels, maybe Tengu passes him, arguably. Could be a big if in that one. So maybe you'd have to ask some other viewers in the chat, anyone who's had Scorpion King, did they like him? The problem I had with Scorpion King is he requires some of the best ingredients in the game to make him. So all those ingredients, I was like, fuck it. I'm not making Scorpion King. I'm going to save them for someone even better. So that's the one reason I never made Scorpion King. I was like, fuck it. I can't waste the ingredients. I can't remember which one it was. Is it Darius that's Scorpion King? Because yeah, if you have to use Darius, it's not worth it because Darius is really hard to get and you need shitloads of them. Like I mean, you'll need like 50 copies of Darius. So that's why it's really bad to use them for someone else because you'll be like, fuck man, you need so many of them. He's one of those heroes that like everyone needs a Darius. I actually just got the casino wheel set to Darius. I was like, fucking A. I was like, wow, finally. Because man, it was so hard to get more Dariuses. Which is ironic. We were just talking about I was a guest on Darius' show. And now we're talking about the item Darius. Fucking Darius. Yeah, I think Bald and Bankrupt, as much as people liked his channel when he was traveling with that really hot supermodel, I can't remember what her name is, the one babe from Eastern Europe. I don't know, I kind of have a thing for women from Eastern Europe. Who doesn't? But anyways. But when I compared it to the episodes where he's just traveling by himself, to be honest, I kind of like the ones where he's by himself a little bit better. Not to make fun of the hot babe, but she bitches a lot, right? Like, she was always complaining when he was trying to film stuff. She's like, oh, turn the camera off, turn it off. And he's like, come on, I'm running a fucking YouTube channel here. I kind of have to film. But I'm sure she's got legitimate concerns. Sometimes you like have a bad hair day or something. You really don't want people filming your every move. No, but she's definitely easy on the eyes. Not so much on the ears. No, it kind of reminds me of some of the wild adventures I went on dates with women, and God, it'll be neat to do those again. Yeah, it's one thing that has me a little concerned about World War III breaking out, but it'd be nice if we got our normal lives back this year and we can start doing normal shit again. I keep seeing footage like Bald and Bankrupt. What country was he in? Like Poland or something? And he showed like the bus driver, everyone on the bus, no one's wearing the mask. People, if you wore a mask, would look at you and say like, what are you, crazy, right? It's like, most people realize that that's, well, according to the World Health Organization, those are very effective. But everyone else is like, dear God, what the hell are you smoking? And we'd have to agree with the World Health Organization. Hey, George, cheers. How's it going, man? Sorry, I'll try not to get too carried away drinking tonight. It's only beer number 2. And I poured the foam just right. Cheers. Now my stomach and the pizza is starting to settle, so we're not doing too bad. Other than packing on the pounds. I did get a couple arm reps in today, but the only shitty thing is I blew out my elbow last summer and I still hasn't healed properly. I was hoping it would heal over the winter if I cut back on the lifting weights, but no luck. It got a little better, but barely at all. Might have to go try stem cells. Who knows? That'll be a Lelanders episode. We'll go to Colombia and we'll get some stem cells. Fix my elbow. Now I was watching some stem cell treatments that were done on UFC fighters. And they were talking about how if you get the illegal stem cells in like South American countries and shit, it takes like 10 years off your life. So it's like all of a sudden you start healing and all of a sudden you feel like way younger. It's like, holy fuck, man, that'd be quite the rush, but it's definitely an expensive treatment, I can just imagine. And the ethical reasons too. No, I won't be getting any cocaine in Colombia. Oh, unless you meant something else. No, sadly I got spiked with cocaine when I was actually just like a preteen or a very young teenager. And I hated cocaine, so I was like, at least I never had to worry about getting addicted to that. I don't know, to me, cocaine, it just sort of made my heart race, and it made me like really aggressive. And I was like, yeah, I don't really like that type of behavior, so I was like, fuck that. I could see it if you had like a job that required you to do stuff that was like really aggressive, but maybe like if you're a bouncer or something. Not to suggest it, but I remember I met some Yakuza from Japan. Like some of the hardcore like gangsters with like fucking tattoos on their face working as bodyguards for billionaires. Oh yeah, and they were hardcore into the cocaine. They were doing it in the bathroom and everything. I was like, holy shit. And I wasn't going to say anything because I was like, man, you guys do whatever you want. The guy didn't even fucking speak English, so I was like, I couldn't have yelled at him if I wanted to. Like, get out of here! Now I just went in and cleaned up after because I was the janitor. No, I didn't clean up anything like that. It's like, oh shit, he left half. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, Dan Davis. Yeah, I was considering doing a show report on the Ukraine war. I know one of the channels I watch actually did some coverage of it. He did rake in a lot of super chats. But to me, it was so weird what was happening. Because I don't know, something seems really fishy with the whole Ukraine situation, especially the boycotts. Because everyone's like, oh, let's boycott Russia's vodka. Let's boycott Russia's... what else was there? Oh yeah, they were saying they're going to cut off the porn to Russia or something. They're going to shut down Pornhub so they can't load it anymore. Pardon the pun. But I was thinking that sounds so stupid because I remember they used to do this last time they were at war with Russia. I think it was when they invaded Georgia or something. If anyone doesn't know, there's a country, or used to be a country in Europe called Georgia, and it got invaded by Russia and they took it over. I think they still have it as part of their country. Anyone can put it in the chat. And last time they were doing that, they're like, oh, we're going to sanction Russia. We're going to sanction Russia. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Like, are they even serious? Like, Russia and the US, they work together on some of the biggest projects in the world. Like the fucking space station, for God's sakes. So if there was some sort of boycott where Russia and the States just stopped working together, you could kiss the space station goodbye because they worked together on it, right? Like the only way that they could even get supplies to the space station was to beg the Russians to take it up for them. Because the Russians were the only ones with working spaceships for like over a decade. So this idea that we could just boycott Russia one day, it doesn't make any sense. Not even slightly. So that's why when you see people pouring the vodka down the drain, like, what the fuck are you doing, right? Like, our countries are so closely tied. There's no real boycott. Anything that you're boycotting is just something on the surface that's very fake. Like, they talk about the energy crisis. What happened was Biden shut down all the pipeline projects, like, what was it, the Keystone thing or whatever it was called? And he basically crippled the US's energy economy. And in the process, he made everyone in the world much more dependent on places like Russia and other places that harbor terrorists, like Saudi Arabia, Venezuela. But anyways, not that Venezuela harbors terrorists. I don't even think I've ever heard of that in Venezuela, but... So that's what I was thinking. It's so weird. Like, the whole world was set up to, like, cancel our oil dependence, then start a war with the only country that supplies us oil, and then be like, holy fuck, let's boycott them. It's like, really? You're going to boycott Russia in the middle of winter? It's like, you know what Russia could do? They could be like, all right, just turn off all your natural gas. There's all your fucking houses in Europe all frozen to death overnight. So it's like, yeah, you're really going to boycott Russia, are you? Unless they found some way to heat everyone's houses and they'd be like, all right, now we actually don't need gas anymore, or we don't need oil. Yeah, ever see that where they're pouring the vodka down the drain? I was like, man, just pour it down my mouth. We'll get rid of it either way. Pour it down the drain. You gotta be kidding. Yeah, that's true. George is saying last time we boycotted Russia, we did try to improve the space station, or our own space capabilities. And now we actually do have rockets that can take things to space. So we are finally starting to catch up to them. Now, there was some new show that came out that talked about, what was it, the World Economic Forum chairman. And he was bragging about the list of all the different leaders that his chairman or organization has groomed. Like, they told them that, like, they raised them to be the next leader. And the list included Putin and Justin Trudeau. So it's funny that Justin Trudeau and Putin, they're pretending to fight each other. Like, you know, WWE fighters, they pretend to fight each other. They're like, we hate each other. Meanwhile, they go home and they drink beer together and shit. So that's what I found out is Putin and the World Economic Forum, they're good buddies. So it's like this idea that Putin and Justin Trudeau are fighting, it's not real. It may be as real as WWE. He's better friends with Putin than Trump is. That's the fuck thing, right? But he's pretty good at pretending. You gotta give him that. He is a drama teacher, right? So he knows all about acting. That's one thing that I notice when politicians get hired as actors or actors as politicians, is that they're getting hired to pretend to do stuff, right? That's why they hire an actor. You don't hire an actor to tell the truth, do you? That's why when Ukraine has this leader that's all of a sudden got them into a war with Russia, and he's an actor, it's like, oh gee, I wonder what he's doing, right? It's like he's pretending to help Ukraine. Meanwhile, he got them into a fucking war. Nice guy. Maybe I shouldn't blame him. Maybe he didn't actually do it on purpose. It was just his failure and incompetence because he's an actor, not that he did it on purpose. Or maybe it was he was doing the best job anyone could. It was going to fail either way. That could be it. That's how my life works. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, I shouldn't joke. Everything's been going a lot better these days, other than people dying. Alright, so let's see. Let's play this. Yeah, the funny thing with NASA is they filled their entire parking lot of like their employees with like McLaren sports cars that cost like millions of dollars or whatever. So when we look at where the money from NASA went, it all went to like really high paid NASA employees. They basically just played golf and bought sports cars for 50 years and did jack shit to explore space. Now some people will say, oh, NASA employees, they sent probes out and shit. But like, fuck man, for the amount of information they got from those probes, they could have spent just like $1 million. But instead they spent like, what was it, 20 billion a year? So they literally spent enough to build like 10 space stations on the moon, for God's sakes. And all they did was shoot probes to nowhere, basically. Learn nothing. Like anything we got from any of those probes, we could have got just from the telescopes. So we literally learned nothing. So yeah, NASA, no kidding, it's easy to catch them and beat them. They've literally been stalling to explore space for as long as they can. Now some people argue is NASA stalling because they're incompetent and they just like wasting money. Or are they stalling because there's some sinister reason? Some reason they can't go back to the moon? What I'm thinking it is we go back to the moon, and that's when we kick in the next phase of the Earth's development. Like, we're going to be into the space battles. We're going to be fighting the creatures that live on the moon. We're going to learn all about, like, poltergeist and demonic activity. So that's the thing I don't think anyone realizes when we go to the moon and space and all this. Everyone thinks we're going to learn about, like, new technologies, and we're going to learn about aliens or something. But no one realizes is that there's a whole demonic element to space as well. And the only way we've never learned it before is because on the Earth, it's easier to cover it up. But as soon as we go to space and we start seeing really bad demonic shit, it'll be a lot harder to cover it up. People will notice it right away. They'll be like, holy fuck, what happened to the astronauts? It's like, why did they come back like demonically possessed, right? And some of the astronauts will come back with demons that aren't that bad, so they'll be able to hide within normal society. But some of the demons that are going to start coming back, obviously they're going to be like raging serial killers, so they're not going to be able to like cover it up as easily. So as weird as it is that we went through a pandemic, we're also going to have the weird space shit happen in our lifetimes too. As long as we can live another 10 years or so. Hopefully we all got that much in us. Yeah, drink another beer. No, the space stuff is something I really want to do a show about. The whole thing that got me thinking about it was the whole God of War thing. I've learned so much about the God of War in the past year. It actually freaks me out a bit. Especially the dreams about fucking demonic shit too. I'm starting to realize how powerful the demonic realm really is. And how big of a role it's playing in our society. I always thought demons weren't really doing much. I didn't think they were behind like all the September 11th attacks and shit like that, man. That's fucked. Like, that's the weirdest thing. No wonder we can't solve the September 11th attacks. How the fuck would we conclude it's demons, right? Like, what evidence are we going to find that's like, oh fuck, it was demons that did the attack? How the hell are you going to prove that? So no wonder the investigation failed to find out who did it. Yeah, it's like, imagine what evidence you're going to find that's going to prove the God of War is real. Excuse me. No, I don't know if anyone stands next to the God of War. You might have a chance to experience it for yourself. I bet you anyone who's fought Mike Tyson in the ring, they probably know all about it, because they probably have experienced the sensation as well. What it's like to stand next to a fucking demon that strong. I never even believed demons were real. Whole life, too. No, so far the only demons arguably that I've encountered is the one from Buzz Aldrin and the one on Mike Tyson. That's when I started to realize how fucked up the moon shit really is going to be. Like, whatever Buzz Aldrin came back with him, that demon's arguably as strong as the fucking God of War. So, I don't know how many other gods or demons are on the moon that strong, but oh man. Once we start bringing a few hundred or even a few thousand of them back to the earth, can you imagine? Now, they talked about in the olden days, it took a long time to get rid of all the demons so that the earth wasn't completely overrun by them. And they managed to banish them to places like the moon. Or NASA just fucked up really bad for 50 years and there was no reason that they couldn't go back to the moon, right? Or it was one of those things where they never actually went. Hey. But I don't really like that theory. I'm always a big proponent that they went and they just found something way bigger than we found out officially so far. Yeah, so isn't that a weird lifetime we're getting these days, eh? We experience a pandemic, we're going to experience the alien space stuff or demons. And what else will we experience after that? If I had to guess, we're going to get some really good technology soon, where we're going to start getting like super batteries. And these super batteries will be able to make drone cars, so you can just like fly around in a drone. You have a battery that you could charge that'll last like a month before you need to recharge it. So I think that's the big issue right now, is our batteries suck balls. Not in a good way. Yeah, that's the best, man. No, George is saying that he doesn't believe in demons and shit. Fuck, man. I really wish that I never did learn about demons, because there was a long time that I thought that exact same thing. I was like, there's no way any of it can be real. All has to be like legends that are totally based on only fiction. And it wasn't until meeting Mike Tyson, and then it even took me years after, because I didn't even realize. I was like, what the fuck happened when I met Mike Tyson? I knew something happened, but I couldn't figure out what. And then it wasn't until years and years later I started learning about different demon stuff, and I was like, holy fuck. The biggest was when my family told me some stories about demon shits that happened to them. And I would never really trust anyone telling me until it was someone that was in my family. And then I was like, holy shit, man, that's weird. Like, why are my family members believing in demons? Like, that's fucked, right? And then as soon as they told me about the demon stuff, and then I started to learn about it, that's when I started to get the dream. Or actually when I got the amulet that's apparently possessed by demons, that's when I started to get the demon dreams. Well, actually, even about a year before that, which is kind of weird. No, but anyways, I started to get dreams where you encounter a demon. And if anyone's seen like Freddy Krueger, the movie, like Friday the 13th, I think that must be based off some like actual like legends. Because I was thinking it's so weird how demons are able to control or manifest themselves freely in the dream realm. And then how they started making movies about it, it's fucked up. So yeah, once you have a few of the demon dreams and you get first-hand experience of how real they are, it's really fucked, right? So it's like, it reaches the point where you're like, holy fuck, I wish I didn't know this. Because it's one of those things where like, it's so bad, you'd actually rather not know. So yeah, as long as you can go without learning about the demons, all the better. Because yeah, once they're in your dreams, it's like, holy fuck, it really sucks. Luckily, when I've had demons in my dreams, it's only happened a handful of times, so it's still pretty rare. I was thinking, dear God, if it became a regular occurrence, oh man, it'd be a fucking nightmare, literally. No, and if anyone wants to know how you can tell if a demon's in your dream, it's basically one of those black shadow creatures. If you've ever seen a black shadow creature in your dream, you've probably seen a demon. And they cause like a really weird panic sensation. So it's like, you know how like if you're outside and you like see a bear, or if you're outside and you like see like a tiger in the jungle or something, it like panics people? You'll get the same thing, where if you're in the dream and you see the black shadow creature, all of a sudden that panic sensation will kick in. So it's pretty easy to tell right away that it's not your average dream. And then it's hard to tell if it's just a nightmare or actually a demonic thing. Because yeah, usually nightmares, it'll just be random events, where the demonic thing will be like that creature is like constantly throughout the nightmare. It's not just a random thing. It's the same creature over and over. Oh yeah, and the creature will jump from dream to dream. Like you'll be having a dream about being at the baseball diamond or something, and then the demon will show up. Or you'll have a dream where you're like fishing at a boat or something, and then the demon will show up. So it's like if you start getting those dreams where it's like just random dreams and all of a sudden that same creature's there, that's usually the demon dreams. That fucking sucks. And now luckily the only time I've had bad demon dreams is usually when I'm about to encounter a demon the next day. It's almost like a premonition or something. Or if I'm going to come across a whole bunch of research about them. Oh boy. Yeah, that's what I think. Maybe Clone Evolution should add more demonic stuff. I think they got a few demons, right? This Captain Decker, he looks like one. Finally, we won this battle. I'd skip it, but if I do, they're just going to kill us. And if I leave it run, we shouldn't die. She can barely even hit us. Now, I think the weirdest thing about our life is most people, like if you asked anyone like 10 years ago if we'd ever see a pandemic in our life, I would think most people would agree that the odds of that happening would have been about the same as like alien invasion shit. Like it was that remote, right? So that's why when you think about the alien shit, sure it sounds remote, but how remote? So remote that it's the same as something that was just that remote before and happened. Now I kind of wish it was just regular aliens that we'd find on the moon. Like some little green guys like in nuts and bolts spaceship. They have like hammers and they're working on building shit with like normal technology. But I just really doubt that's how it's going to work. Most of these creatures we're going to encounter in space are like fucking trillions of years old. They came from other dimensions and shit, so they're not going to be using hammers and fucking building spaceships and stuff. They'll be like, fuck man, we invented that shit 10 million years ago or something. We've evolved past that. Yeah, that's why I always kind of laugh when TV shows show aliens in like regular spaceships. I'm like, well, what are the odds that we're going to encounter aliens that are like the same age as us? They're still working on like spaceships. All right, we got the gold chest. Like you think we're using spaceships and stuff, and we're like 100 years old in technology. So why the fuck would another alien spaceship that's like billions of years old, why the hell would they still be using normal nuts and bolts and stuff? You think they'd be well advanced over that shit. That is the weirdest fucking thing, right? When you think about our technology, like even in my lifetime, the amount of technology that's changed, just in video games alone. That's why I look at the universe simulation, like the Matrix idea. People mock it, make fun of it, but I'm like, fucking look at how big of a fucking jump we made in video games just in 100 years. Just in 50 years for video games. So if that keeps advancing and keeps advancing, if you even go like 1,000 years in the future, we'll for sure have holograms. We'll have fucking holodecks. We'll have like alternate universes. You can't even tell the difference between real life and being in it. Then you come into the question, are we the first to develop that technology? And if we're not the first civilization to invent simulations, then we're likely in one. Oh, Bald and Bankrupt. I haven't watched his channel in so long. I was just thinking, I'm like, man, I wonder if he's going to check out Russia. And I couldn't believe he was in Russia. I was like, yes. Hopefully he's okay, man. That guy's always living on the edge. It must be such an adrenaline rush. He goes to the most dangerous drug cartel-filled countries in the world, visits them, hangs out with them, goes to Chernobyl, goes to the front lines of wars. He goes to border regions that have been under conflicts. No, I think about it. I even get nervous walking outside to go visit my friends. No, anxiety levels, if anyone hasn't noticed, like I knew that was going to happen to a lot of people because I had it after my concussion where I did social isolation for like 2 years and then I had to go back into society. And I noticed every time I wanted to go somewhere, I would get anxiety. I was like, oh fuck, I should just stay home. And I'm like, wait a minute, I don't want to stay home. I've been home for 2 years. I just got to get through this anxiety. So that's why when people started reporting that everyone's starting to get more anxiety, where they don't want to go out and do stuff even more than they had before the pandemic. Well, I'm just thinking hopefully it wears off eventually. Now I find the same thing with doing a speech. When you get social anxiety to go out and do stuff, it's only bad for the first few minutes. And then once you're outside actually doing this stuff, then eventually it just wears off, right? If you're lucky. All right. Muhammad's all on board with the fucking moon conspiracy stuff. Well, it's not a conspiracy. Can't say that on YouTube. No, there is a whole bunch of weird stuff about what the astronauts can and can't say about the moon. And they realize that the astronauts are actually lying or just getting a lot of their stuff mixed up, either on purpose or by accident. Because one of the questions they asked an astronaut is, could they see the stars when they were on the moon? Because you know how like when you're in if you go out in the country and you look up, you can see the stars even better because you're out in the country and there's nothing blocking the stars. So they asked the astronauts that question and they asked them individually. Like they asked, I forget, Mitchell, then they asked like Buzz, then they asked one of the other ones. And they asked them all individually, and guess what happened? The astronauts came back with different reports. So some of them said they could see stars, and other ones said they couldn't on the same mission. So they started to wonder what happened, right? Like, why are the astronauts having different stories? Why can't they tell all the same occurrence of what happened while they were gone? And some people are saying it's because they made the whole story up, or other people are saying it's because they were told to lie about some of it, and that's why they're getting some shit mixed up. They can't remember which parts they were supposed to lie and which they weren't. What I think what happens is when you have national security issues, whatever they saw on the moon, they weren't allowed to talk about it. So when they were asked about it, they can't remember which parts they're allowed to talk about. Especially too, how being freaked out too. Can you imagine you went to the moon and one of your best friends on the mission ended up getting demon possessed? And when he came back, he's like a different person. And everyone's like, holy fuck, what happened to that guy? And they're like, oh, maybe he's just depressed. That's the best explanation they could come up with, right? Well, you look at Buzz, man. They said he was depressed, became an alcoholic, but he's gone on to like outlive all the other astronauts. So the one that came back possessed seemed to live the longest. And he was the Freemason one too. They said he was the one that did the rituals on the moon. So maybe that's why he got possessed. I don't know. I think in the Bible they talk about that too, where some people can be possessed while others can't. And everyone's trying to figure out what's the cause of that. No one really knows. Who knows? Maybe some can't be possessed because they already are. Like, oh, too late. He's already got one. Don't ask how I know. Just kidding. Yeah, so this clone evolution upgrade is coming so soon. We've literally got a double red star Alice coming. Oh yeah, that's right. Today's episode we're supposed to make the red hero. Let's do that after we get the next gold chest. Now, normally I wouldn't, but we're going to have to take George's advice and have another beer. Sorry, I'm not going to blame George. Now, this is only beer 3, and we have been recording for an hour, so it's not that bad. We are still within moderation. Now, I do weigh over 200 pounds right now, so I probably can drink a little bit more without getting too hammered. I got to get back down to 170 so bad. Oh, man. It's even hard to move at this weight. Man. Yeah, some people can see mystic stuff. Some people can get possessed. Some people are resilient, some people can heal. That's what I think it is. The way the universe is created, it almost seems that way. There's someone that can do everything, right? Because there's so many different things that exist, and there's got to be one person for each of them. Or maybe multiple for each. It's like sometimes you ever meet a woman, she seems pretty average, and you're like, oh, this woman, she's not really that good looking, or she doesn't seem overly smart. And then all of a sudden she starts singing, and you're like, oh my god, this woman's like has the best gift imaginable. She's like the best singer. So some people just got different qualities in their life, right? The different gifts that they always talked about in Catholic school. They're like, God gives you a gift, and you gotta figure out which one you got. And he's like, I can't tell you what it is because everyone else has their own gift, right? Yeah, that's what I like about Pat, the NES punk. People make fun of him about it, like Ian makes fun of him, but he says that he's seen ghosts before too. That's why he likes the paranormal. That's why he likes watching the X-Files. That was one of the questions that I got to ask Pat and Ian on his show. So when I asked him the question, a lot of people liked his response because like, holy shit, man, Pat, he's seen a ghost before. And he said he saw the black shadow creature. So I was like, oh, fuck. I didn't want to tell Pat. It's like, you don't want to be seeing those things. No, sadly enough, one of my friends had seen the black shadow creatures. He died shortly after. And even when he started telling the story about seeing the black shadow creature, a lot of people are pretty worried too. They're like, oh, fuck. It's not a good thing to start seeing. Ah, fuck. We're getting our asses wiped. Or kicked. Alright, let's see. What can I really change to make a difference here? Holy fuck, we're facing a whole ice team. You notice that? Every person in this team is fucking ice. Excuse me. So what the hell? How are we supposed to beat this? Yeah, let's try more fire. Fire melts ice, right? Holy shit, your brother's seen one using binoculars when you're a kid. Brother and a friend, yeah. That was actually when I seen the Amesha Spenta, or the light being. I didn't see the black shadow creatures. I saw the light ones. And arguably they're just as bad to see, but... Alright, this battle's going better. Thankfully my life after seeing them wasn't that much different. Other than getting involved with a lot of ancient mystery stuff. Boom! Come on! Burn them! Burn them! Too bad. I thought we were winning, and then all of a sudden these people caught up. I think what I might have to do is bring my own Sea King in, so we can start poisoning them. because we're just not affecting them enough. Well, the fire is almost doing the trick. Oh, too bad. Had her down to 1 hit. Oh, the game crashed. Son of a whore. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Alright, so we'll load the game and we'll play the Vaporizer commercial. We'll be right back. Holy shit, we made it to 7 likes. Thanks, everyone. Alright, it's almost loaded. Ah, there's another good question. Alright, so we'll answer another viewer question when we get back. We're almost there. Alright, welcome back everyone. The game is loaded. Looks like we're good to go. And we got another viewer question. This time it's from Emperor. Whew. Sometimes when I do a vaporizer hit, it makes my throat itch like I want to cough. And then I have to drink something or cough. So I was like, oh, grab my beer, quick. Alright, anyways. So Monk Warrior, that's the question we got from Emperor. He says, I can make him for damage if I don't make Bifell. Alright, let's look at the Darwin Lab situation. Let's look at who we're talking about here. So Monk, arguably, he's not that bad of a hero to make, except for one horrible catch. That's because he uses, what's this guy? Charlemagne? Yeah. So Charlemagne's one of the hardest to get, and you want to save him really bad. Excuse me. And obviously, that's what we see here, is obviously Charlemagne is also used to make Bifell. Same situation. You really don't want to make Bifell because he uses Charlemagne. Now I'm trying to remember, what other one is Charlemagne used for that I'm trying to save him for? Let's check it out. I can't even remember who it is. Oh yeah, the dragon. So one of these dragons, you're actually going to need Charlemagne for. So if you want to make the most powerful enemy in the game, or a hero, then you'll have to make this dragon. So if you don't want to, if you have extra Charlemagnes and you have enough for him and the dragon and someone else, then I would use him. But if you only have one, I'd probably save him for the dragon. Unless you just want a hero to help you right away. Because yeah, you might think maybe I won't even be playing the game by the time I get the dragon. So yeah, in that case, you might just want to use him right away. Especially if you're thinking of quitting the game soon. Well yeah, then maybe just use him right away before you get too impatient. Alright, let's see. Who else is Charlemagne used for? It could be just that dragon. I don't know if he's used for anyone else. Oh, I remember. He's actually used to make a few of the gold heroes too. You know how gold heroes take ingredients? Oh, there was, oh yeah, that's Monk. was like, there he is. Yeah, so I guess that is my response. If you already have a lot of Charlemagne's, oh, it's also used to make this lightning creature. So I don't know if she's worth it to make Charlemagne. Probably not. I would save it for the dragon. Yeah, because if you look at these gold heroes, some of these ones, they'll use Charlemagne's too. Yeah, like her, she needs a Charlemagne. So you start to see like just how many times you need Charlemagne. Like, yeah, if you make her, you're going to need Charlemagne. So that's another one that's a big one. Obviously, to make him, you'll need 3 copies. So that's why you don't want to get carried away using your Charlemagne's to make Bifel or to make Monk. I know I'm hypocritical because that's what I did, is I made Monk. But in hindsight, I kind of wish I never did make Monk. I should have made Bifel instead. Yeah, so that's what we're looking at. I guess while we're here, let's make the new hero. Do we got all the ingredients out here? Let's check. A little bit drunk, so I'll have to re-look it up. Can't remember what the hell I'm doing. Oh yeah, this is what we're doing. Elizabeth and these two. Come on, brain. What the hell did I ever do to you? Alright, so I don't see Elizabeth here. Oh yeah, there she is. Alright, before we do this, let's go get a quick message from the sponsor.
Today's new red hero will be brought to you by Crack. Crack. It'll fuck you up. Woo!
Alright, thanks again, Patreons. Suki, Dan, Jim, Ray, Travis, and everyone at Patreon. Thanks a million. Thanks again, Society 6, finishing quick. It's a saying that comes on t-shirts, bed sheets, both popular with the ladies. Hideout TV, pays you to watch videos. Swagbucks, pays you to shop. GameKit, pays you to play games. And Free Bitcoin, it's a wallet system for crypto. Just make sure you follow your regional laws, including for the virtual mate sex machine. It's for adults, men only. If you need a sex machine discount, just use Lying BS. That's LYNBSN for $10 off on 150 or more. And make sure to check out the website as well. All right, let's get back to the game. All right, let's hit evolve. I think we're about to do a hero that we have never done before. Let's hope. Did I fuck over something royally? Let's hope not. Getting the feeling that I did. Eru. I don't even know this chick's name, eh? Eru. Sounds like Emu, the magical creature. Can't deny she's got nice boobs. Fantastic. Yeah, Bifel, I think, if you had to pick between Monk and Bifel, I would probably go with Bifel. Make him, and then once you save up enough heroes to make another copy of Charlemagne, that's probably when you'll get the ingredients for the dragon anyways. So really, you probably can use Charlemagne once. Just keep it in mind that you'll have to make another one of him by the time you get the dragon ingredients. So try to time it like that. Because that's what happened to me. I made one, and now we got the ingredients for the dragon. Almost. So I'm just one dragon fragment away. So it kind of worked out, actually, even though I did use them. All right, so I think what we'll do, since we got the new girl with the amazing boobs, who did I have as the hero? I think it was Genie, wasn't it? Or no, he just does a big smile. Alright, anyways. See if I can imitate every hero in the game. No, I think instead of making Alice boost it up to star level, like, let's check it out. We can take our new red hero and just bam, pop her right in the machine and give her to Alice, right? Show you what I mean. Boom. We could throw her in there. Excuse me. And make Alice 2-star. And then that'll give Alice normal attacks. Something to do with more damage. And dizziness. And attacks directed at them will become attacks on Alice. Oh yeah, so now she can dodge for 2 heroes instead of just 1 with the umbrella. But I was thinking, instead of doing that, let's just wait until we get enough to make 3-star Alice. Because we're so close anyways. So I'll wait a couple more days until that clone event thing comes on Thursday. And then that's when we'll boost her up. And instead of boosting her just to 1-star red, we're going to boost her to 3. So that'll be quite the episode. So in the meantime, we'll have an extra healer that we can use in the Darwin. I figure until we make her, because we're not going to do it yet, but we're damn close. Alright, so we'll get rid of this guy and put in her. Oh, Ruslan, thanks for joining. He says he used Charlemagne for Monk and used Santa for Hades. Now he's being at 10 red heroes. I find this as a big waste, and creating Bifel instead would have been much better, since she can do solo teams. Yeah, I kind of wish I didn't make Monk either, to be honest. I should have went with Bifel instead. But at least I'm very close with Alice with 9 stars. Just missing 1 goddess. Yeah, Goddess of the Moon, she's hard to get, right? That's what I was thinking. I'm so lucky that I've got her already because I got her linked in DNA. So I can take her out, and then all I have to do is make the wheelchair guy, and we're all set. Then we can make another copy of Alice and boost her all the way up to 3 stars. It's going to be quite the boost, to go from 1 star to 3 stars, for red stars, I mean.
May my blessings be with you.
What the fuck? How come all the ammo or armor's gone? Doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, because I got an extra set because we have a new guy. That's why. Alright, so we'll have to do that for now.
The world just
The Celts will never give up.
the world just
Hey, buddy. Look.
See, my team has actually grown so big that we're bigger than even the actual, whatchamacallit, the Darwin lab capability. Ah, Ruslan's got another thing. Good you put it in the orange. That always gets my attention. I'm always thinking it's a super chat. I'm like, no! Just kidding. I have 34 tokens, so as soon as the clone event comes, I'll be able to get her to 9. Nice. Making Alice 10-star makes her unable to recover HP if she is in the front line, and you'll have to move her in the back line. Oh, really? What is 10 star? Is that 2 star reds or 3 red stars? I always get that mixed up. I just start counting over again once we get to red stars. Make it easier. I know, I should be able to count past 10. The 7/7 effect, which heals her to the max. Oh. Yeah, I don't mind moving Alice to the back because I got Tengu, right? So, and I also got that Captain Decker. So I got a bunch of guys that can actually take over the lead role.
The world just wiped them.
It's like all my girlfriend's side guys. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, that was a bad joke, sorry. I gotta stop picking on myself so much, man. Oh yeah, for her interest's sake, who's her DNA? Hey, it's this chick. That's funny. And it's this guy. So we could actually link her DNA. Should we? What is the ability? Normal attacks will see our hero with the lowest HP recover HP. Holy shit. That's a good one, eh? Alright, it's so cheap to equip it. Might as well. Alice is not bad for the backline because she can give range to the team. But once you have to focus into Skady, so you have to have both rage generation heroes in the back. Yeah, it's, I figured there's probably some horrible catch to it. There always is, right? It's like that super hot girlfriend. There's always a horrible catch to her. No, I'm just kidding.
Only in fairy tales does the one you love tell you you will forget me.
Only if she's single. No, I'm just kidding.
I am the guardian. Please state your wishes.
Alright, let's see.
May
Do.
my blessings be with you.
Let's get that extra HP in there. Alright, so now we can actually switch up some of our stuff for when it comes to the dungeon. It'd be funny if we could actually beat the dungeon. I doubt it. Because I'm just thinking there's someone who's really weak now. Or no, there isn't. Yeah, look how many lightning in there. Let's try extra healers. I don't know if that'll make a difference. Probably not. I don't think we can even make it past the first round, so we'll see what happens. As far as I remember, this sword guy's a fucking bitch. Start organizing the team differently to try to just beat him with my best team. Still can't beat him. I was thinking once we upgrade Alice to like 2-star or 3-star red, then we should be able to beat Sword God. Let's hope. Man, it's like our team just won't heal for some reason. It's like every time we heal, it's like some pathetic amount. Fuck. Oh, should have guessed, eh? Yeah, see, that's the thing. If Alice had the new red star ability, like 2 red star, then she could keep 2 people alive indefinitely with her. Right, if you want to have an easier time against Sword God, I recommend you use the Wind of Fury. She will be able to give your team hit rating. Oh, okay. That's a good idea then. So, put in Wind of Fury instead of Freya. I think what I'll have to do is put, what's his name? Suzo on the right side so that he doesn't get killed either. Fuck, we still lost. Alright, so let's try the viewer's advice. Put in Wind of Fury. And I'm going to take Suzo, put him over here. There we go. Now we should tear him a new one, right? Fuck, I almost want to poison the shit out of him. Teach him a lesson, right? Let's try that for now. If that doesn't work, we'll come back with poisoning him. Sometimes I like that. Put in the, what's his name? Sea King right in the front. So every time they hit him, they keep getting poisoned really bad. It tends to have a nice effect. Come on, the guy's at 1 hit and they fucking won't finish him. There, got him. Come on, heal some people. There we go. Oh, still didn't heal. Fuck. Everyone just dies. I don't think Wind of Fury will work because the healing's too weak. Well, let's let this play out a bit longer, but... Oh yeah, it's not looking good. Alright, so Wind of Fury almost worked. Tempted to bring her in just for interest's sake, right? I know she won't work, but I just want to try her out. Haven't tried her out yet. I'd make a comment about that, but I better not. My YouTube channel is always living on the edge. Yeah, I'm always tempted to take out Tengu also. It's like his fire burning isn't that good. And I don't need 2 tanks in some battles. Yeah, this chick is not keeping up with the healing, eh? Probably because she's at 0 stars. Oh yeah, she sucked balls. Not in a good way. Alright, let's get her out of there. I think we'll put Freya back in for now. She is one of the most powerful heroes. Let's try her just for something new. Wouldn't it be funny if she actually did the difference? Yeah, I still can't believe the situation in Ukraine. I don't know if anyone heard, but Ukraine literally had a TV show about a guy who became the president, and then he ran for political office and made his campaign the same as his TV show, and he won. So they literally went from like a fake TV show president to that same guy becoming the real president. So I was like, that's kind of fucked up, right? It makes you wonder how well that trick would work in other countries. If you wanted to win the election, you just got to make a TV show to do it. It's fucked up. But it worked. Damn, I really wish they didn't kill Suzo in one hit all the fucking time. Fuck. Man, I was so weak, eh? That healer was the weakest yet. That's why you can never really underestimate Freya. She does surprisingly well. Especially, I forgot. There was one thing I was going to do to boost up Freya. Let's go do it now before I forget. We won't spend much, but just a little bit, because I forgot to do this. We got her DNA upgraded for fuck's sakes, and then we never actually boosted it.
Only in fairy tales does the
So
one
she's
who
had
loves
level 0 DNA.
Abby.
Figure, why not spend 5 and get it up to at least that, right? There we go. Now she's got some better. Alright, so now we've got some upgrades to Freya. And we changed our team a little bit. Let's hope we can do the damage. Oh yeah, that's one change I wanted to make too. Oh wait. Let's try Freya first. If she doesn't work, I got one other. Oh yeah, Tengu. Someone was telling me, take Tengu out. Bring in someone else. You know, it seems like ridiculous, but bringing in this kid, he fucking packs a punch. So, he's probably not that good, but we'll bring him in, just see how it does. If it sucks balls, we'll change it. Because he should give them a quick boost in special. So now my players should be able to hit the opponents with specials harder and faster. Hit her harder and faster. Boom. See that? And he healed better too. Obviously he's probably going to die in one hit, but fuck man, while he's alive, he's doing good. Oh yeah, we killed off the other minions faster than we ever had. And we've kept our heroes alive better than that. But one hit from Sword God and we're fucked. Not in a good way. Oh fuck, he took 2 guys down one hit. Thank God one of them had rejuvenation. I don't know. If I had to guess, this is the best chance we've had yet, but I don't think we're going to win. We're not even at half health yet. Oh, fuck. He took 2 down. Son of a fucker. Oh, man. Why does she keep her alive? I don't know what's going on with Alice's umbrella. It doesn't seem to be working properly anymore. Man, that sucked. Everyone just died. Trying to think, who could keep everyone alive? Genie, you think? Too bad. That was our closest yet. Right, instead of her, let's go Genie. Maybe Genie will actually keep everyone alive, right? If anyone's got an idea what team we should try next, I just want to be able to beat Sword God once. I think we could do it. God, we got so many good players, we should be able to. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If Genie can keep everyone alive longer, maybe we don't even need to rejuvenate them from the dead. Oh yeah. Man, we heal so fast. As long as we can survive the hit, then we'll just heal back to full. But if he kills us in one hit, then we're fucked. Oh yeah, you see that? Suzo actually survived a fucking hit. I don't think he'll survive another, but... Oh, fuck, man. How did she die? No one even hit her. Was it a reflection magic or something? Fuck her. At least he has one revive left. Damn, why can't we ever stun him, eh? If we could only put him to sleep or stun him a few times, then we'd finish him no problem. If only we could stop him from using his super. Maybe we'll have to bring Captain Decker in. If Captain Decker can stop him from using his special, then... Because man, it's that special that keeps finishing us. I don't know, that's the most we've got him down yet. Come on, stun him. Holy shit, we made it to 10 likes? Thanks everyone. Mine shows 9 likes, but I'll take your word on it. I kind of missed the dislike button. I used to get a lot of those too. Oh fuck, we're down to 3 heroes. We're so dead. If only it was a hero that could attack. So that's what I was thinking. It sucks when your team survives, but there's no one left that can attack. So it's like, oh fuck, now we're alive, but we can't hit them. Yeah, maybe Alice and Genie can out-tank him. We're at 30 rounds left, or 20 rounds left. This actually might be our first victory against him. Now I just jinxed it. Yeah, there's that argument with Monk Warrior that you can make him strong enough that it makes it worthwhile to make him. But I've had him in my team for a long time, and I've never made him strong enough yet. So maybe you have to make him with Red Star strong. Because I've even linked them with DNA and everything. Still not strong. Like, he's okay, but he's like very weak still. Not really strong at all. Oh fuck, man, we only got 10 attack rounds left and we haven't hurt him at all since the last 10. Fuck, we got so close to beating him. At least we know that we can survive indefinitely against him with this combination. It's just all a matter of getting an attacker to survive so that we can actually keep hitting him. Not that we're left with just healers and fucked. Too bad, eh? We got so close. Down to like one hit. Ah, it sucks. Alright, so since we got him to one hit, what can we change? Oh, I know. Take the kid out. Bring in Captain Decker. Fuck, this team's really lacking tanks. Because, yeah, if he survives with Alice, he'll just tear him a fucking new one. There'll be no fucking around with him left. Alright, this team really needs another tank, so I'll switch that around. Yeah, I'm going to need the Captain Decker for the second team, but I just want to experience what it's like to actually make it to the second team. Even if we do get our asses wiped in it, or kicked. Oh, there we are! We made it to 10 likes. I don't know why that effect worked for 10 likes, but it did. Fuck, man, look how much weaker we are without the kid, eh? Son of a whore, that's not working. So, kid definitely has to stay in. Could really swap him with her? I doubt it. That won't be strong enough. But we'll try. Now I think the kid gets us to do our special more often. Like our rage points go up faster. So that's why we're... Oh fuck, he died already. Son of a whore. Yeah, I think we'll have to go back to the other combination we had before and just run a few battles through. Because we'll beat him eventually. That team was so close. Kind of a shame. I really thought Captain Decker would improve the team. I didn't think it would bring the team down that much. Thinking, did I forget? Yeah, didn't even put him back. Thinking, is that the team that I used that almost won? I'm trying to remember who I had in it. Doesn't look like it's the team. Let's try again. Maybe it is. Who knows? Maybe I gotta swap the kid out for Monk. That'll work. After making fun of Monk, I'll use him to win. Damn, we really still couldn't kill them, but at least we did a bit more damage. It's all about which heroes survive with Alice. If one of them survives that can still attack, then we're in business. Fuck. Oh, he's back to full. I was worried because all of our heroes are dead, or healers, but we're still healing. Oh fuck, now we're not. Oh, I missed. Alright, so I think I know what we gotta try next. This did not work. That's pretty good, pretty good. Wouldn't it be weird if that actually worked? Let's try it. I don't think it will. Take out Alice and Tengu and then win. Nice. That was some good healing. See, at least now they're just getting the shit poisoned out of them, right? It's like, sure, Alice isn't in there doing her tanking, but fuck, man, if they aren't getting poisoned. Oh, fuck, everyone died. Son of a bitch. Come on, Sea King. Freeze the guy for a change. Oh, there goes the healer. That sucked. Now I was kind of hoping that at least Sea King could freeze him once or twice, but apparently that's asking way too much. Oh, we're not healing anymore either. God, even that didn't work, eh? I know there's a way to beat it. We had him down to one hit. Sea King just didn't seem to cut it, right? Let's try Tengu in there. Imagine Tengu will make the difference. Tear him a new one. He is pretty good at dodging attacks. I say that as he dodges nothing. There we go. So we are hitting them harder. Who knows? Maybe Tengu will be able to finish him off quicker. He hits harder than Alice. Oh, fuck, kid. Why you gotta go and die like that? Why? Why? No, I find that usually when I switch Alice and put in Tengu, Tengu often makes the difference attack-wise, where he can hit harder than Alice and he's just as strong tank-wise. Sometimes he's even stronger if he can just dodge the shit. See, look at this. He's burning the shit out of him. So even though we miss a lot, at least he's getting burned. Take this, sword god. We got you now. Tengu's after your ass. See, Hero's making fun of Tengu, and now he's gonna outdo Alice. To be fair, Tengu is at double red star. Oh, he even buffs the backline attack? No kidding. Alright. Fucking A. See? We could do it. Knew we could. Now we have Alice for the second team. And shitloads of healers. 3 healers in one team. The fuck? Yeah, this second team looks challenging, eh? We're not even hurting them. Oh, the hell. Alright, this second team, man, they're tough. We need more than just healers to fight them. Alright, now we gotta look at team 2 and how we can upgrade them. Let's take out some of the shitty team. Bring in Monk, Sea King. Alright, maybe now we can tear him a new one. I know Team 3's fucked, but let's see if we can even make it to them. Yeah, there was no damage with Team 2 at all. It's hilarious. Alright, this is the same Team 1. See how they do. They can win back to back. Ooh, that was bad. Yeah, that was a useless back line. Couldn't do anything. Reminds me of me. Nah, this will be the year of doing stuff. We'll see. We'll get stuff done like never before. Now, I was doing some more research into my dream of moving to the Mayan Riviera, and they have a lot of hookworm. So I was like, oh, that sucks. So if I do move there for any length of time, I'll have to be very careful of hookworm. That shit's no joke. Luckily in Canada we don't have it here, so it's one nice thing about winter. Kills all the hookworms. If anyone's never heard of hookworm before, it's that parasite that if you step on a puddle that's infected with it, it'll soak into your skin. Even if a dog has it and licks you, you can catch it too. But then these hookworms live inside you, and they don't do nice stuff. They basically kill you. In some cases, they go right into your brain, and they start making your IQ lower. So that's why they said a lot of people that live in regions with hookworm, they actually have much lower IQ just because of the fucking virus or parasite. Oh, we made it right to the end. And then he killed us. What a fucker. Yeah, so you don't want to catch hookworm. Thankfully, there is a treatment for it, but they said once you've gotten infected with it, it does permanent damage. There, victory. Let's look at battle 2. No, they said, what is it, 1 out of every 8 people on the planet has hookworm. That's actually how common it is. I didn't even know that, eh? If you go on a trip and you see a dog, you can't let it lick you, because if it has hookworm, you'll catch it. It's like, that's fucked. I'd feel so bad, eh? I'd be like, oh, sorry, dog, I can't even let you lick me. No, and they said another way you can catch it is if someone touched hookworm and then touched your food, or if you step in dog shit. So if you step in dog shit, you're almost likely to catch it. Maybe I should have put Sea King in the middle, so you could start poisoning everyone. Although at least we are hitting them harder than we did last time. It looks like we got some red shit all over them. Wonder what that is. Oh fuck, we're dying now. Ah, the hell, man. Where's all our healing? We got so many healers and they just won't heal. Hey, at least we took down some of their heroes this time, eh? We got it down just to the main boss. Almost. Holy shit, we're down to just the main boss. I don't want to jinx it, but it almost seems like we have a chance. Imagine we made it to the 3rd team. That'd be fucked. Be like, alright, now we're actually... Oh, jinxed it. There we go. We're dying. I don't know, does anyone want to guess? Are we going to beat this guy? Looks damn close. Even Alice is hitting him. Yeah! We beat him! Right on the third stage. Here's where we die a horrible, horrible death. Yeah, it's like this team has no attackers. Yeah. Oh. Alright, so now here's the challenge. Can we take one good hero from each team and put him into team 3 to actually give them a chance? Oh man, team 3 just got slaughtered. At least the tank in team 3, he can take a beating, right? They can't even hit him. Yeah, like if he had some way to heal himself, he would never die. Because he would just continually heal and they could barely hit him. Too bad. We were close. Made it to team 3. I don't think there's any change we can make to team 1. That's pretty essential what we got there for a team. Team 2, arguably, did we just slaughter them in that time? Could bring out Captain Decker maybe? No, let's try this. Just for interest's sake. I don't think Team 2 will actually be strong enough to win now with that change, but we'll try. Switch that to that. Fuck, they need more healing bad, right? God, she's almost stronger than him. Alright, we'll just skip Team 1 a few times until they win, because they're a pretty powerful team. They should be able to win at least one. There we go. Alright, now we'll see how bad Team 2 does. Maybe they can do it with the changes we made. Fuck, they just keep attacking. Oh, Monk, man. See how shitty Monk is? He's just not helping at all. I think Monk's biggest problem is he doesn't hit many people. It's like if he only hits one guy and then misses, it's like he did nothing. The only thing I'm thinking is maybe there's a chance we can stall out and poison this team, but it doesn't look good. Yeah. Got him down to just the main boss. Fuck, man. Why didn't she heal Wind of Fury? There we go. Oh, man. It's coming down so close. No. Yeah, Monk's starting to do better damage, I think. Someone in the chat was mentioning scaling. Maybe that's what it is. He starts hitting harder and harder. Oh, yeah! We beat it. Even with our shitty team. Alright, let's check Team 3. We upgraded them. Oh, man. Still getting slaughtered. Well, I think it's because we're facing a Samson, right? That's not a good sign. Samson can just kill you in one hit. So whoever he hits next is gonna die. Fuck. One of our heroes down. Fuck, man, we're just not doing any damage. Notice that? The hell's going on? These two guys are hard to kill. Let's watch this and see how long they last. Oh, fuck, now he's taking damage. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. One of the viewers said try taking Sekhmet out of Team 1. Because if we can win with Team 1 without Sekhmet, then that would help Team 3 a lot. And we'll try a few skips. Maybe I'll just... Oh, I remember too. Maybe change the element on Team 3. Lightning kind of sucks, right? Try that. We'll try a few skips with Team 1. See if it's possible. I have a feeling it might be a stretch to win without Sekhmet. Oh, we got it. Nice. The viewer was right. We could win without Sekhmet in Team 1. Now are we lucky enough to win back-to-back matches in Team 2? Let's watch how it unfolds. Fuck, Wind of Fury died that quick? Jesus. Yeah, so that's nice. The one good thing about Monk, his attack starts weak, but as the round goes, he gets stronger and stronger, attack-wise, if he can survive. Oh fuck, Alice died. That's not good. We're not gonna win this one. Not even close. So we'll have to get lucky and win back-to-back luckies. First and the second battle. If we can do it, it's going to take a miracle. Might have to try next episode when we're actually getting our Alice souped up. Because with Alice souped up, we should be able to win, right? Yeah, and this other healer isn't that fancy. I don't think she's really helping us win at all. So maybe we should just do the Alice upgrade now. Manu, see what she looks like. Man, it's hard to win without Sekhmet, eh? It's like you can do 10 battles and we still don't win. I think it was like a fluke that we did win it that one time. Alright, the viewers want to see the Alice upgrade now. Yeah, let's do the Alice upgrade now. I'm getting tired of watching this. Keep failing and failing. I don't know, this girl was kind of neat for a while, tested her out, but sometimes you just gotta move on with women in your life, right? It's terrible. Who am I kidding? It always works the other way. Alright, anyways, cut off link.
May my blessings be with you.
Right, sorry lady, we didn't want it to be a one-night stand, but it turned out to be that way. No, there's no rule saying when we can do it, so let's do it now. Well, I guess the rule will be if we have enough or not. Oh my god, does it say she has to be 4-star? Son of a bitch. So we won't have enough. She's not 4-star. Fuck. Not even close. Alright, so we're gonna have to level her up quite a bit before we can do it. Two, 3. All right, I think we have enough to do it. She needs 4, and we got 4. Let's do it. Let's do it. Fucking A. All right. Should have tried that sooner, eh? Dum-dum-dum. Oh, it's because of the Darwin level. I was like, oh, fuck, man. Still not working. Yeah, Iru was okay, but I never really tried her much, but definitely didn't seem worth keeping her. Let's get Alice upgraded. There we go. Where are we going? Westward, ho. Booyakasha. All right. All right, so for 10 star, when your rear row units under fatal attack, this will make the damage into 777 HP and recover HP of Alice's maximum HP. This can only be triggered once per battle per unit. When under attack, this recovers HP. So that's a weird one, eh? Maybe that 10 star really isn't worth it, because that seems fucked up. If anyone wants to put it in the chat, is it really worth doing her a 3 star? I guess it must be, because people go all the way up to 4 star with her, but... Oh shit, I picked Degenerate. Right, so now Alice is stronger. Let's try that again.
Only in fairy tales does the one you love tell you, you will forget me.
The Celts will never give up.
Alright, well, I'll try a couple more tries and then I gotta crash. It's already, well, it's not that late, but we've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Holy fuck. Alright, we got another pet caller. Still can't believe we beat this one the one time. That's what I find. It's the skip trick. I think it's the skip trick works on this, where if you skip it enough, eventually it just gives you the win. How many times did we skip it that one time? It was like 4 or 5 times, and then it worked. Maybe that was just a fluke and it's not going to win it again. Yeah, once we get Skatey, it's going to make our team a lot better. That's what I've heard for so long. I hope that it actually turns to be true. Let's try making some changes here. This ain't working. Let's watch it. What the hell's happening that we're losing so bad? Do we need more healing? Is it on the slow setting? No. Holy shit, look how many boosts we got. This Budokai and the kid. Ah, fuck, the kid died. Oh, fuck. That wasn't good. There went our healer. Holy cow, man. Sword God isn't damaged at all yet. Yeah, I'm surprised Budokai lasted as long as she did. Fuck. We're not even close to beating that. I know it's probably not a good idea, but let's see if we can do this. Probably can't. I don't know if that's going to make a difference. Is Zoro actually going to be stronger now? Let's hope. Alright, we get a red scroll tomorrow. Didn't even notice Bikini Babes. I can hardly wait till summer. Gotta get into good shape. Alright, I think one of the viewers mentioned wanting to pick different heroes. So let's pick Suki. Let's fight Suki this time. Yeah, we're getting close to making some more sun stars. It's probably going to take a week or two. Then we'll be able to get Alice's next third star. Third red star. Or we could just keep her and have another Alice for a backup team member. That'd be fucking epic. It'd be like, alright, second Alice. Nothing like two hot babes. Alright, let's see. Maybe Zoro's upgrade to 4-star will make the difference. Fuck, man. Zoro just died so easily. No resistance. Oh, it's because there are no armor. That's why.
Only in fairy tales does the one you love tell you
Justice should prevail.
No. Definitely got all the armor and shit. Still just died with no resistance at all. The fuck, right? Why? I'll try the skip trick a few times. Maybe we can get it to work once again. I think it was this team. Does anyone remember? Was it this lineup that we... Yeah, it worked. Fucking A. Alright, let's see how Alice's upgrade works. This is our first time actually trying her out in a battle with the new upgrade. Yeah, you can see it. She's got double umbrellas. Both healers are under it right now. Alright, so far so good. Ooh, almost jinxed it there. Now, if I had to guess, it seems like the Alice upgrade is keeping our heroes alive slightly longer. So far. Fuck, I jinxed it there. As soon as I said it, they all died. Damn, Budokai killed us of all people. Now this should be the real question. Now can Alice keep Monk and Wind to Fury alive? Because if she can, boy, we'll be a force to be reckoned with. Alright, now we're down to the last three. Here's the real kicker. Is Alice going to keep them alive? See, this is where Monk all of a sudden isn't so bad if Alice is keeping him under the umbrella. Because he's so fucking weak, right? But if Alice is there keeping him alive, yeah, victory. Alright, we made it to the third. Oh, I forgot to put the hero in. Did anyone else notice that? We started off with a fucking shit team. God, man, that was bullshit. Dum da dum dum dum. I kind of had a feeling too. I was like, man, I think I forgot to put the team together. Took it out, didn't fix it. Alright, well, that was fucked. It's not like any of these heroes are much better, but... Actually, this guy can take a beating. Let's put him in there. Oh yeah, now what are the odds we're going to get another victory here? Takes 100 skips. Wondering if maybe I should just change the order around. Sometimes that works. Yeah, it worked. Sometimes I just like watching this battle. Such an interesting team, eh? Hermes of all people. Alice. Wind to Fury. It's basically just Sea King, Monk, and Alice that are tearing him a new one. Oh, fuck, man. Took Alice out already? Sons of bitches. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Alright, I'm just gonna skip this. This looks like it's going horrible. Alright, we still got the victory. That's that Alice, eh? She's like unstoppable now. Alright, let's check out Team 3. See what they can do. With the extra hero they were missing before. Boom. Oh, come on. Where's the attack? It's weird. I could have swore the one time we played this, we actually did pretty good. Now what's the deal? We upgraded the team so much and we're just losing even worse. You know what I'm thinking? We need Sea King in this team. Swap him with Captain Decken. Pull Ollie from Team 3. Alright, let's try that. So as much as Sea King is good here, I think it was really Monk tearing him a new one anyways. So we'll put in her. Then bring him out, put Sea King, swap him, and put in him there. That might actually do it. Let's try it. Now we're doing pretty good progress on this. We never actually beat the first, what is it, Sword God for quite a while. Then we found a lineup that could beat him. Then we found a lineup that could beat the second one of all things. Now we're just a mile away from the third one. Holy fuck, we're just not beating them, man. Let's try switching around. Sometimes changing positions, you get better results. Part of the pun. Oh, fuck, man. Tried lightning. See if it works. Stun the shit out of all of them. That'd be hilarious. Come on, stun. I figure because half the team's lightning, why not? Let's give it a try. The fuck, half the team lightning, it never stunned anyone once? What the fuck's your problem? How many more lightnings do you need? Son of a bitch. Victory! Yeah. That's good. We don't even have to use the fire element. Alright, let's watch this team, see what happens a little bit. In case we have to make changes, we'll have an idea what to change. Yeah, Ollie is providing a little bit of extra shield for us. It's funny how Alice, she can have so many extra dodges, and she still never dodges any attacks. Luckily, she's so durable, but it's so funny. It's like all that dodge for nothing. Yeah, it's I figure like maybe as soon as we get to the end, as long as Monk's still alive and he's pounding the boss, should finish him. Finish him quick. There we go. Oh, one of our heroes died. Who was it? Weakling. There we go. Budokai's done. Now we'll see if Ollie keeps our whole team alive longer. His defense actually might do it. See how he gives us that extra shield? Or does that shield only apply to him? Oh shit, Monk's almost dead. He's not getting healed anymore. Oh yeah, we got him. Alright, now we get to see Sea King in action. Watch, you'll suck. Holy fuck. Everyone on my team just dies. Yeah, that was some good healing. Oh yeah, and we took down Samson. Oh fuck, still our whole team dies. Oh, and our healer. Son of a bitch. I think what we'll have to do is we'll have to bring in the fire element for this team. Because now we don't have to give them that shitty chaos element. We can really boost up the attack and... Oh, we made it to just the boss. Fuck, eh? If only we had a way to defeat just the boss. Holy shit, he's hitting her hard. See the damage he did there? Or maybe it was poison, but whatever it was, man, she got hit hard there. Wow, almost had her to half health. Alright, enough with the chaos element. Let's try fire. And... I don't know if that'll make any difference. Fuck, we should go with ice. See if we can freeze the shit out of them with 3 ice people. Want to try that? Let's try that, yeah. We can always try something else if it doesn't work. Alright, let's try changing the element up a few times just to keep them guessing. Maybe that'll give us the victory. They never know what's coming. Come on. Where's the victory when we need it? Really, we just need the first victory to work, because once we get to the second one, it seems like we're winning the second one every time. So we really could just swap out someone from the second team, make the first team a bit stronger. Fuck, there's like no one. I don't know if that'll make any difference. Let's try it. Yeah, victory. See? Hermes is good. Alright, see if we hindered the second team enough to lose, or if they'll still win. Holy shit, still 10 likes. Thanks everyone. No one took back the like yet. Boom. Come on. Let's finish some of these guys off. Alright, one done. Two done. Back to full. Seems like this team combination's better all around, huh? Switched heroes. Team 1 won better. Team 2's winning better. It's like a trade that helped both teams. Oh fuck, just when I say that he died. Well, as long as Monk survives. If Monk survives, we're in business. Yeah, soon I'll have to get some more giveaways ready for the show. Usually I have one ready if we hit 10 likes. Fuck. Now I think what I'll do is I'll try to get some 3D print giveaways ready. So we'll print up some 3D printer objects. Maybe that's what I'll do for my patrons. We'll do a voter poll for the patrons. People in the patrons list can decide what we should 3D print. And then we'll randomly give it away on the wheel. So we'll do a spin. All the viewers can take part. I was looking at some of the neat things that you can 3D print. Action figure collectibles, USB cord holders, a whole bunch of neat stuff. Alright, so now we're on to battle 3. What did we change the element to? I forget. Ice? Come on, freeze the sons of bitches. Come on, no ice yet? What the fuck? Fuck, man. Samson's just tearing us a new one. Still no ice after all these hits, eh? What the fuck? 3 ice guys, fucking ice element, still nothing. At least Sea King's poisoning him now and he's healing himself every time he hits people. Hey, we made it to just the boss. Alright, Sea King, heal yourself, man. Just keep healing yourself. That's what we need. Oh, fuck, buddy. What's the hell? Why are you losing so many health? Fuck, needed that to land. Fuck, we did better, eh? We almost got her to half health that time. I don't know, him being able to heal himself, that was pretty good. Who could we swap into Team 3 to help them? There's like no one good in Team 2 to help. Like literally we need Alice in order to keep Monk alive, and that's what's winning Team 2. Swap out him for her. Will she help the team more? I kind of doubt it. Yeah, victory. Victory. Back to back. Slaughtered them. That's a good sign. Team 2 did not need Alice to continue to win. Maybe she can bring extra dodge and extra healing to this team. Actually make a difference. Fuck. Oh, come on, heal segment. God, they just wouldn't heal her, right? What the hell's the problem? We lost worse that time with Alice in the lineup. The extra healing just didn't help. Come on, why isn't he healing? There we go. Fuck, he just wouldn't heal, eh? Alright, well... let's try that. If that can win that, let's try boosting up the attack. Switching that to there. That might do it. But can Team 1 win with electricity? That's the question. Yes! Won. Let's skip Team 2 quick, see how it goes. Yes! Victory for both. Alright, we're into Team 3. See how the change is made. Remember, we brought in extra attack instead of blue ice because it didn't freeze anyone. Figure if it's not going to freeze anyone, then just fuck off and let's bring in the extra attack. Fucking man, we gotta kill Samson quicker. Well, we couldn't heal, but yeah, the healing worked better, eh? If only we could freeze someone, for fuck's sakes. Let's see if we get fast wins on fire. Oh. Wish we could just get 2 quick victories right away every time. This first one's always a bitch. Alright, we'll try switching it to fire. See if that makes any difference. Not yet. Holy shit, 11 likes. Must be a lot of people up late tonight, huh? God, this sword guy, such a bitch, right? Never dies. Try switching. Let's do chaos just for the fun of it. Watch it works. No. Just gonna watch it, see what happens. Nah. Skipping's quicker. Makes you wonder when we win it sometimes like back to back, and other times we skip it like 10 times in a row and it just never works. Just goes to show, if you're stuck on a dungeon, don't hesitate trying to skip a few times. You never know, it could just work. can see it works for me sometimes. Not very often, but... Oh man, just getting slaughtered. Holy. It's like, what is that, like 20 in a row now with no victories? Even tried changing the lineup, everything. Maybe they really don't want it to work because we're going to win the third battle this time. Yes! Finally! It's like my life. I'll turn it around eventually. Victory! Yeah! No, we did get some good news this week. My uncle's hospice center is like one of the nicest in the city. And the government is apparently going to pay for a lot of it, or even all of it. So we're going to find out what the bill's like. But it's nice to see him at least have a really nice room. It's like a modern hotel with a kick-ass TV, state-of-the-art bed. So I shouldn't complain. Canada's doing some things right. And it is nice to finally get help looking after him. Now, I think the government said that it works out to $400 a night to stay there, but I think either the taxpayers are on the hook to pay for it or someone. Hopefully not us. Fuck, man. We froze them and everything. It still didn't help. The fuck? Piece of shit. Oh, come on. How come they die so quick? It's like one hit, they're done. It's like the only way we're gonna beat this chick is with Genie in the lineup. Fuck, what other team has Genie? Can we really swap Genie out and win? It'd be funny if they win better with her. Alright, let's try it. That's a stretch and a half, but... Yeah, if the skip trick wasn't working before, what are the odds it's going to work now? Hey, Steadfast, how's it going? Yeah, I'm glad you tuned in. I was wondering what you're up to tonight. What is it? Oh yeah, today's not Saturday, it's Sunday. I keep thinking that we still got a weekend going, but everyone's just up late. Boom. Oh, rearranging furniture. Yeah, that's always fun. I used to do that at my old apartment. because it was one of the studio apartments, so it was just basically a giant open space. So you could rearrange it any way you want. Oh, come on, healing. Ah, too late. 1 second sooner. There we go. Everyone except the boss. Now can Tengu finish him? Oh, both dead in one hit. It's a shame because we're hitting him so hard. It's like if we could really just survive a few more rounds, we'd beat him. But he's going to start doing his special and just wiping us out. So close. He's down to half. Holy shit. Yeah, sleeping in a new bedroom. That's always nice. Holy crap, 7 months. Yeah, that's a long time. Yeah, a new bed is a nice feeling. Although after I've had a new bed for a long time now, like a few months, I can't say I really noticed that much of a difference sleeping. A little bit. Maybe my old bed wasn't that bad after all. Oh, Tengu's at 1 hit. Come on, Tengu, survive. Yeah, we beat him, finally. I forget if we watched it. I was like, how the hell are we dying? Alright, 2 victories. Who did we bring in? Genie? Will this actually make a difference? Our team should be stronger. Oh, too bad. Oh yeah, we survived a wave of attacks. Even the specials. Come on, healers. Oh, call that healing? Fuck, too bad. I was gonna say Genie was living there for quite a while and then he fucking dies and we're done. Oh, getting a tooth out. Yeah, that always sucks. I've had few adult teeth pulled, but luckily each time they were extra. Yeah, just be careful you don't get anything stuck in the hole after. Man, that always sucks. I still have gum issues from when that happened. And every time I drink like an acidic drink, I can feel my gums sting, and it's because I got some food in them when I got my wisdom teeth out. Never healed properly. So they say ideally you always try to get dental work done when you're young. Let's see. Yeah, so good luck. Hopefully that tooth goes well. No, I think in the future they talked about using stem cells just to regrow teeth. That'll be neat. Ah, quitting smoking. Yeah, that's always a good challenge. No, I'm thinking of quitting smoking weed again for March. We'll see how it goes. We got one more day to enjoy weed. Then we'll try quitting weed for March, losing some weight, getting in good shape for spring. So that when April comes, we'll be right in business for actually doing a good YouTube channel with more podcasting, or not podcasting, vlogging. Outdoor travel vlogs, hopefully. Damn, still it didn't work. What else could we possibly try? Fuck. Let's try it again. Maybe we just had bad luck that round. Now we watched this play out, and it was actually rather easy that we won. Like, what the fuck? Why does it keep not winning? When I hit the skip. Come on, work. There we go. Where are we going? Westward, ho. Boom. 2 victories back to back. Alright, here we go. This is the telltale. Can we actually win here? It's if Captain Decker lands some attacks. He keeps missing all the time. Maybe the viewers got a good idea. If we keep missing all the time, we should bring Wind to Fury and substitute it with the Ice Healer. So at least this team doesn't keep missing every time. Boom. Oh, come on. I was hoping for better healing than that. Oh, there she goes. She's done. Alright, there's Samson done. That's a good sign. He's a fucking bitch. Oh, 2 at once? Gotta be kidding. Normally 2 at once is better. Not in that situation. Oh, dead again. Alright, come on, hit her hard. Oh, not hit Deccan hard. Fuck. Oh, of course. Now she just hits him super hard. No! If only he didn't miss that attack. If he didn't miss that attack, we might have won, eh? Look how low she was there. Because he would have hit her, and then boom, he could have healed back. Boom. A couple more hits, done. Fuck. That was so close. Ah, that was the closest yet. At least we know we're getting really close to beating it now. That was like damn close. I was thinking, well, really what I got to do is swap out. I know what we can do. Swap him out with her. Because, man, if he's in here, that should be enough. If he can survive long enough. So, okay, we'll try a few more. Holy shit, we're over 3.5 hours? What the fuck? How did that much time go by? I don't know, to me it feels like I've been playing the game for like an hour. It's like, holy shit, 3 hours? What the fuck? Yeah, it's because everyone's dropped by and said hi. It makes playing the game a lot of fun. Time flies when you're having fun, right? Yesterday was quite the adventure. Couldn't believe doing those mushrooms, how hard it hit me. I really don't have tolerance for mushrooms like I used to. I was looking up at the ceiling, and the ceiling tiles were like mutating. They looked like marshmallows that were spinning around in circles. I was like, holy shit. God, those mushrooms really kicked in. It's like, thank God I wasn't having to do anything important. No, I don't even know what kind of mushrooms they were because I got spiked. I swear I didn't intentionally take them. Oh, fuck, our healer died. That's not a good sign. Oh yeah, I really don't think we're gonna beat this guy without the kid. The kid was like the crucial element that was helping us win. We'll have to switch that back. I don't think even the skip trick can make us win with this team. If it does, then I'm going to start wondering if I can just put any team in and it'll win. No, I figure I should try it like at least a few skips just in case. If it works, then we'd be all set. If it doesn't, then we'll know we'll have to switch back the kid. Maybe I should try switching to lightning. Yeah, fuck man, if lightning works and we don't need the kid for this team. I think the problem with the lightning working is it just wears off too quick. So even if it stuns them, it only lasts for like a second. Alright, it's just too much. We have to put the kid back. It's just not gonna work. It's close. I was hoping it would. Oh, I remember what we're gonna try. We'll try Wind of Fury instead of her. That might actually make the difference. Let's try that. See if the kid back actually works. Not likely. Come on. Yeah, that's what I figured. Even getting the kid back in, it's still hard to win. don't know if anyone watched the big boxing fights in Las Vegas last night, but man, they had a guy from Mexico fighting a guy from the Philippines. They dressed up in like trippy costumes, and man, I was like hallucinating so much when I was trying to watch it. Couldn't tell what the hell was going on. I can't believe how many years I went without doing mushrooms. I guess because it's not very often you get spiked. Come on, we just can't win? Is that what it is? Stop giving us the victories. It's like no more. It's because the stream's getting close to 4 hours. It wants us to wrap up. Alright, we'll try one more victory. After, if it doesn't win on this one, we'll wrap up. Yeah, I was wondering why I ran out of weed so quick, and then I'm like, oh, that's why, because it was fucking 3 hours. It's a bowl per hour. Oh yeah, almost forgot. I needed him there. Let's try that. I'm just gonna watch it play through, because remember that one time we watched it, it won easily. So if it's, yeah, let's give a shout out to the viewers while it plays through. Alright, big shout out to Mohammed. Thanks again for joining the Discord. Fatty Kuka, Augusto Pasco Basilio, Bloopers, Lelanders. Oh yeah, it's me. Loveface, Bloopers. Oh yeah, Crispy Pepperoni. Thanks again for joining the Discord today. Yeah, and if you got any more questions, don't hesitate to ask. Oh yeah, Alt Stinger. His country in Ukraine. Yeah, so hopefully everything's going okay there. That was a good person to ask. We kept hearing mixed reviews. Canadian media was saying that Kiev was destroyed and that Russia had taken over the whole country. And then we heard, what was it, Klitschko was on the news saying that Ukraine was actually still safe in Kiev. That they had no Russians yet. So I was like, I don't know what's going on. I kind of wondered that if the American media would just go crazy with it. But who knows? Alright, so Augusto Pasco Basilio, George Washington, Dan Davis. Yeah, we should maybe do a show covering Ukraine. We'll consider that soon, if it keeps going. Mohammed, Ruslan Endov. I don't know if anyone's seen that Bald and Bankrupt was there. Hopefully he's okay too. Mohammed, Ruslan. Oh, just me. Hasn't seen them in a while. Just me, how's it going? Sorry, missed you in there. Oh yeah, they were the ones that said congrats on the 10 likes. Thanks, Just Me. Holy shit, man. So much chat today. I guess it's because we streamed for 3 hours. Rusty Valor, Steadfast. Scrolling and scrolling. Hey, what gremlin? Oh yeah, they said that they just got the 3 teams for Advanced Dungeon. Yeah, once you get to a certain point, you need 3 teams. Is even Ordinary like that? I'm trying to remember. No, Ordinary is still just 1. Come on, give us the victory. Oh yeah, let's give a shout out to everyone in the chat. Yeah, so good luck on quitting smoking. I know that usually helps teeth heal a lot faster, so if you quit smoking, it's really a perfect time when you get some healing that needs to be done. Now, sadly, I keep spending a fortune at the dentist, but luckily I've managed to keep my teeth so far. One really slip on ice away from losing them all. It's life in Canada. Oh my god, we just can't get the victory at all anymore. It's like, nope, no victories for you. I don't get it. Sometimes it works back to back, and I'm like, oh, we're winning easy. And then all of a sudden it just stops working for like 10 turns in a row. 20 even, it seems. Starting to wonder, is it even possible to win again? Yeah, and if I missed anyone in the chat, sorry. We'll try to give him a shout out twice next time. Or, yeah, that makes sense. Hey, we got a purple potion. Right, they really just don't want us to play the boss again, eh? It's like we can't win to save our lives. It's weird, we won so many times there, I thought it was easy. Let's try switching something. I don't know. Willing to try anything at this point. Try to get a different result. It sucks, man. We came so close to beating it. I was hoping this episode we would because of the Alice upgrade. Gotta admit, the Alice upgrade worked good, but still, we need just a little bit more power to beat this. Came so close. Now we can't even beat the first stage. They just won't give us the win anymore. They used to. Alright, let's try one more switcheroo. Full power and electricity. 4 guys electric. See if that'll do it. Imagine it works. Yeah, I guess we're lucky it's only 11:30. I keep thinking because we streamed so long that it's like midnight, but... Or I guess, yeah, 2 in the morning, but at least it's not that bad. We started early. Fuck, man, not even close to winning. You notice how we did electric and it didn't work once? We have 4 fucking heroes that are electric. Didn't stun once. What the fuck, man? It's supposed to have a 50% ratio of working. Per person. There we go. Oh, come on. He comes back and then does no healing at all. Alright, yeah. That combination is definitely not going to work. Alright, let's try that. Maybe we just gotta make a few more changes. Still, come on. Gotta be kidding me. How is this possible? We still can't win. Remember how many times it gave us the victory and it seemed like it would do it almost back to back sometimes? Now we just can't get a victory no matter what we do. The game realized, it's like, oh shit, we were letting them win and they weren't supposed to. No, I don't think we've heard from Amir in a while, so hopefully he's okay. I know most people I know that caught it recovered in a few days, so should be okay. Let's hope. Now CDC's been trying to hide and cover up more data, which is kind of funny. They're the ones that are supposed to share data with people, so if they're the ones hiding it, it's like, what the fuck? Makes you wonder what's in that data that they had to hide it so bad, right? No, they said they hid it because they're worried that people will think what they don't want them to think. I was like, yeah, doesn't it suck when data does that? Tells people to think something that other than what you're trying to pull on people. Oh well, hopefully the CDC gets some better regulation someday. Still can't believe how much they get away with. But we just have to say we agree with the CDC and we're not allowed to disagree or be silenced. Alright, so I'm convinced at this point they're not going to let us proceed past this with the victory again. Whatever what we were doing before and we were lucky to get past it, it just does not work anymore. You notice that? We must have skipped it like 30-40 times now. It's just not working at all anymore. Even though it worked back to back a few times. Oh well. Guess we'll have to try it again next time. Let's go to the fire screen. Kinda sucks, man. I really thought we were gonna get it that time. We were so close that other time. Then all of a sudden it just stops working. We never really even changed anything. If anything, we were upgrading the team. Oh well. Oh fuck, do I get it on the wrong hero? Fuck, I do. Lucky we noticed before we shut the game down for the night. Hey online strips, welcome back. Keep your clothes on, ladies. Alright, we'll finish all this other stuff another day. I'm so tired, don't even have time. We're gonna have to wrap it up. Alright, let's go to the fire screen. Alright, if you happen to get any of the new Alice 2-star red in your vaporizer, tastes like shit, give the show a dislike. But if it doesn't happen, you can give the show a like. Really appreciate it. Just make sure never buy the products from my sponsor.
Because it will ruin your life.
Bye for now, everyone. See you later. Take care. And have a good work week. I guess we're starting Monday tomorrow. Try not to stay up too late. I know I always do. Later. Yeah, thanks for all the great questions. Oh yeah, we'll have to spend the flowers soon. So maybe we'll do that next episode.